Hello everybody, how is everybody doing today? It's Monday, the 4th of November.
Which means it's 7 weeks until Christmas.
7 weeks to Christmas. Abby's happy anyway. I presume some of you are happy. I'm a bit of a bah humbug. No, I'm not actually. I like Christmas as much as the next man. Except the next man is a little girl. Anyway lads, hope you've all had a good week. I've had a good week myself. I had a little surprise present in the post during the week. One of my subscribers, Larry, really said it again, didn't I? Larry Brown, he sent me on this fabulous little kit, West German tank Leopard A4. Great old Tamiya kit from 1979, believe it or not. That's when the original kit came out. And I've already made a start on it as well, because I finished off with my little Hetzer. Yes, the Hetzer's all finished off. I also got, it just arrived today from Model Hobbies, a couple of bits and pieces that I ordered. I got some micro brushes, if anybody's ever used them. I've never used them, I just thought they looked nice, I said I'd give them a go. Got some more paints, yay, clear red.
And I'm a big fan of the monochromes.
Monochromes, single colours in other words. And I
like all the black, whites and greys you got, and then this is the only colour I don't like because it's bright. What's this?
And my my jet arrived as well. It's the this is the one that I've gone for. It's the 148th US Navy's F4J VF102 Diamondbacks. Okay.
And then if you cannot understand what we're saying.
Not 100% sure, but I think that's off the USS Independence aircraft carrier. I'm not 100% sure. I might say it there on the tail. Yeah, USS Independence. Yeah, looking forward to that. Never done a jet.
Wait. Skill level 4.
Skill level 4. I'm about skill level 1. So,
wait.
Wait.
Contains one unassembled model kit and easy to follow pictorial instructions. Paint and cement required to complete model as pictured on box. Kit suitable for ages 14 to adult. Scale 1/148. Yeah, apparently I'm not allowed to build this.
And there's some set of decals with that. It's a big sheet of decals with that as well. So big sheet of decals. So let's get onto the bench. We'll have a quick look at the leopard that I'm that I've started.
I was eating potatoes, but they're gone now.
Yeah.
Because I'm a pig.
Started work on the leopard. Did a few little bits and pieces to it.
I'm in my seat. Every time I'm on the seat, I fall. So I'm scared.
And I finished off the little Hetzer. It was almost finished last week anyway, only one or two little bits and pieces to do to it. So that's finished off, and the video is up on that. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So that's about it really from anything I wanted to talk about. Let's go down to the bench. We'll have a look at the Hetzer that's finished off, and the leopard, Larry's leopard, as I've decided to call it. Larry's leopard. So we'll go down, we'll have a look at them, and then we'll be back to myself and Abby for the finish up. So let's go down to the bench, and reach over there to get the mouse, because the mouse is over the far side of this one. This one keeps playing away with the paints here in front of me, sorting them out into is that dark into bright, is it? Or bright into dark?
And then
the clear red.
Far away.
Yeah, clear red. That's for
in the world far away.
Yeah, for lights and things. So anyway lads, let's get onto the bench. We'll have a look at those, and don't forget, comments box below, let me know what you think.
Magic.
Okay, so here we are down at the bench, and as you can see it's quite busy. There's the sort of a few paints that I got there. Dark iron, flat black, NATO black. I use them for pre-shading and all that. X2, I meant to get XF2 flat white, but I ended up getting the gloss white. I need that for the underside of the JIT, but I'll probably use it for some other things anyway. Although, if anybody's out there, can I use the X2 for the bottom of the jet and dull coat it afterwards? You know, will it work out the same as the XF2? I do not know, but go and check out that. And I also got Royal Light Grey. I don't think that was the one I ordered, was it? XF80. I must check that, because I thought I ordered Sea Grey, actually, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, there's a couple of paints that I ordered. I also got these little micro brushes. Like I said, I have never used them. Don't know how they sort of will work or not, but they seem to be these are the super fine ones. I also got 2 paint brushes, which are there somewhere. 1, 2. Got another 2 paint brushes. Yeah, they're Expo tools. It's a size 2, 0, and a size 1. They're pure sable brushes. I thought they were very, very reasonable priced for sable brushes. So hopefully they will do the trick for me. And I got that F4 Phantom as well. That was all thanks to the YouTube money. Yes, I got 70 odd quid there from the YouTubes. So that's the 3 months money. It comes in grand. You know, it's all that handy. Everything helps. You know, keeps models coming for the channel. That's how I kind of have a rather large turnover of kits throughout the year. And also from subscribers like yourselves have sent me on kits here and there, and I really, really appreciate that. So if anybody wants to send me on a kit, I'd be more than grateful. This is one that was sent on to me by Larry Brown. He sent me on this, and Larry sent me a few bits and pieces in the past. Actually, he even sent me some chocolate and stuff at times. So thank you very much, Larry, for that. I'm calling it Larry's Leopard. So that's the leopard. Right, a quick look at this before we move on. And this is the little hetzer that I tried out for a few different things. I wanted to try some streaking. I wanted to try the dot filtering, which didn't work out, but the streaking did. And I tried some sort of a new version of trying new ways of using pigments for mud. You'll have to watch the video to see what I did with that. Oh, you don't, I'll tell you. I mixed a small bit of muddish type pigments with some flat or some flat clear from Tamiya, purely because I don't have pigment fixer, and I was trying to find different ways of getting the pigments on that will stay on, and every time you touch them they won't be coming off in your fingers. And yeah, it works for that, but it kind of goes on a bit too thickish, if you know what I mean. It'd be great for, say, sponson sides and, you know, mud splatters, but on the wheels I think I went a little bit too thick on that. On the front there, I'm happy with that. But what really happy with was the hairspray chipping. Now, some people said I shouldn't have used the extra strong hold, and the reason I tried a couple. Remember when I was starting off, I tried 1 or 2 different ones. I tried the light hold stuff, and you get a nice effect with it. You will do your chipping with it, but I find with the extra strong hold, you get that marbling comes out much better. Okay, now if we can hold that in, steady up that. See that there? That you get that effect when you use the extra strong hold on the chipping, the extra strong hold hairspray. And if you look at that and the way the paint is kind of flaky and all that looking, it looks so natural and good. I really chuffed with how that comes out. I do love the effect from that. Yeah, come on, there we go. This autofocus drives me up the bloody wall. And with the streaking there, I'm happy with how that came out as well. I wanted to kind of get that dot filtering stuff. You kind of worked to a certain degree, but I wanted I just wanted it kind of slightly different than what it did come out as. But overall, I'm really happy with that. A little bit of something that's red there. We'll pop that out, whatever it is. There we go. That wasn't just in case anybody's wondering, well, that big lump of red there in the middle of that. But yeah, happy with how that came out. Lovely little kit to build, another little academy kit. The academy headset does come with a paint mask. Not the paint mask to that scheme, the paint mask to the other scheme, and very nice. Really happy with that kit. Really happy with the way it came out. Another little quick build. Now, as I said, Larry sent me on that leopard, and I've started on it. Here's the bottom section. Okay. Now the tracks, they're not properly melted into place or anything like that yet. I just tried them dry because Stuart from Stuart Scale Models, he'd already made this kit in the past. I was looking at his video for it, and he was saying that the tracks that he got were too tight, and when he tightened them up, or when he put them on, they popped off the idler wheel. So I said before I'd melt them into place, because I mean, I just popped them off there to show you. I was saying that if it was a bit too tight, I'd go on to the first set of things. Like you can see, there's 4 little pillars there, and the 4 little holes go over the pillars. I thought if it was a bit too tight, I could go back as far as that there, and I'd get the I get that extra little bit of length so I wouldn't end up breaking anything off it. But put them together, stuck them on, and it was grand. So whether they've, to me, have changed it, and he got one of, say, the older kits, and this was something that they've noticed and fixed, I do not know. But those tracks, no problem with them. They work, and they work fine. Lovely little quick build, really, when you think of it. I love the polycaps with the wheels. At least your wheels turn, and you can kind of assemble everything then as well, and it's easier for painting because you can pop the wheels off again without damaging them. So that's the bottom part, and I started then, I finished last night on the upper hull section. There's lots of little tools, side panels, skirts there on the side, and a couple of bits on the front as well. We'll be doing a video for that. I've already started, as you can obviously guess if you've been watching my videos in the past. You know that I kind of do a build video step by step ish. No, not a literal step by step, but I work through the kit bit by bit. So anyway, lads, that's it for Down on the Bench. Now it's back to the madness, back to myself and Abby for finishing off this week's bum with this week's bum fruit and this week's bum chocolate. So lads, anything you want to ask me or anything like that, you can stick it in the comments box below. Don't forget to join the Facebook page if you're not a member. Okay, the link will be in the description box below. Just click the link, go onto the page, ask to join, and there's 3 of us there that can accept you onto that. Should be no problem, and you can start posting your own pictures of some of your own work and things like that on it, and everything is appreciative, and there's some lovely people there that will give you good criticism if you were asking for criticism, and some lovely comments people have been making, very good, and some fabulous builders, I must say, some fabulous builders out there. I'm only trotting behind a couple of them, that's for sure. So anyway, lads, let's get back up to myself and Abby, and we can finish off this week's bum. Okay, so
hello.
I have to do that into my ear. Oh. Hello.
Oh God.
So that was it, lads. That's the heads are all nicely finished off. Quite happy with how that came out.
Which one is darker?
I mean, I tried a few little bits and pieces.
Which one's darker?
1 or 2 of them worked, 1 or 2
You
of
got 2
them
of the
didn't
exact
work.
same colour.
people have nicely
You got
commented.
2 of the exact same colour.
Yeah, because it's a colour I use quite a lot.
That's what I'm doing mine.
And regarding the dot filtering, somebody basically told me where I went wrong with that, so thank you very much for that. I do appreciate
You know
that.
who you are.
Yeah, somebody in the comments, they just pointed out where I was going wrong with that.
You know who you are.
And thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, because I'll definitely try that again, and I'll try and do it
This is the brightest of the monochromes.
the proper way. Not as much paint, and make sure my brush is nice and clean. Well, I did kind of get sidetracked when I freaking spilt the when I spilt me white spirits, and it kind of threw me. But I probably still would have got it all wrong done anyway, because I was going quite a different on a different tack. Anyway, lads, all that's left now is this week's bum fruit and this week's bum chocolate. So
I'm doing the fruit because I hate them.
you're doing the fruit.
Because I hate them.
You hate them.
They saw it. So they saw it, so I might as well go first because I saw it.
Did I see it?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I was looking on the camera when it was on the box.
Oh, you can't see the box.
No, but like, I mean, look, like it was like there, and they could see it.
They still can't see it.
They could.
So
Look,
anyway-
look. It was right here, and look, it was like, look. I was like,
No,
see, they could see it.
just a little bit at the edge. I still don't know what it is.
Banana.
Though. Bananas.
I despise bananas and dark chocolate.
Ooh, I love bananas. Oh, I do like bananas.
I don't like bananas, but I like strawberries and oranges and apples, and I don't like dark chocolate, but I like white chocolate.
I like grapes.
Not as much anymore.
No, can I have the grapes? Just gonna have grapes.
White chocolate, milk chocolate, and caramel. So I don't like one thing, which is very popular, but I do like other 3 things. And I love strawberries. And one of my teachers was a strawberry for Halloween, and I literally ate her because she looks realistic. Her daughter made her costume, and she's a artist. So
And this week's chocolate bar.
he bought this today, and I went up to the counter and paid for it with my mother's money. But I went up and said, "Here, money, thanks."
Cadbury's Star Bar.
And,
So,
and I got a
Cadbury's
chocolate muffin.
Star Bar.
I should have saved my chocolate muffin.
But you didn't like it. I ended up finishing
Yeah,
it.
because it had dark chocolate in it. It didn't used to have dark chocolate in it. Why did people start changing things at all? Like, wait, and why is his nails better than mine? Like, look at his nails, and then look at my nails, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, but you see, I'm sitting here at a bench, and I've got loads of sanders and things like that, and I kind of buff my nails up, make them look very pretty.
Yeah, I thought you could be a girl. Can I paint your nails?
No.
I'll paint him pink with glitter.
Ooh, glitter. Can't stand this stuff. So anyway, lads, that's it for this week's bum. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to
Hit
the
the
channel if you've not already subscribed, and if you have, thank you very much.
And hit the bell, and hit the bell, and hit the bell, and hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the
Hit the
bell.
notification bell so you'll be notified of any
Because
videos that come up.
He
straight away.
ruined one of my videos by shouting, "Hit the bell!" when I'm in the middle of a video.
In the middle of a video. So anyway, lads, that's it. Take care. Enjoy your modelling.
I don't like him.
Any comments you want to make, don't forget to stick them in the comments box below. And and like I said there earlier on when we were down at the bench, if you wanted to sort of donate anything to the channel, just let me know, and I would be very appreciative of that. So that's it, lads. Until next week or during the week, if I've got an update on the leopard, if I've got the build finished. Like I said, there isn't very much more to do to it, and being one of the old 70s kits, there isn't very many parts to them anyway. Unlike this Academy 148 plane, I just had a quick look through it. Lots of parts. Lots and lots of parts.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Simple switcheroo.
The fun that you can have with a couple of bottles of paint. So anyway, lads,
Not even open,
until next
like.
week, we'll say goodbye. Enjoy yourself, be nice to one another, and most importantly,
Stop tickling me.
Go out and buy yourself a kit.
Okay, build it and enjoy it. Who cares about him? It's my life. Hi. How are you?
Catch you next week, lads. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.